It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
There's Tom Griswold, and in the Oxford Gold Group Performance Room, Tom, we have a
we're doing auditions for the Leon Russell story. Heywood Banks is the author and the composer and singer of some of the great Christmas songs of all time. Mm-hmm. And coming up, we have a special surprise. Heywood has brought a beautiful young woman with him. His wife is a beautiful young woman as well. Tasha Layton, who is not Heywood's wife, is going to be singing for us.
Very talented.
And she has toured with Katy Perry, and she's a great singer. And somehow we've hooked her up with Heywood Banks.
How about that?
Very exciting, and
What'd
we're going to hear her
for that.
She was ninth call.
Her husband is a brilliant producer and clearly stumbled on this, and we'll find out what happened. But first, can you give us a little test song of just guitar? Sounds good. Give me a little vocal.
1, 2, 3, 1, 1.
Oh, I love this one.
Sounds great.
Okay, good. What are you going to play for us?
Five hobos on a bench, bum, 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 bum. 5 winos sat down to bum, 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 bum. 5 tramps, they made the scene, bum, 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 bum. 2 left, then there were 13, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Go ahead and count them. 5 guitar players walked on by. Strum, 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 strum. 5 high school dropouts came up. Dum, 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 dum. 2 hobos ate suckers and chiclets, bum, dum, dum, bum, gum. I forgot the rest of the words, bum, hum, 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 hum.
Very nice. Yeah.
The genius of Heywood Banks.
A poignant critique on those.
Thank you. So, Tasha, you want to Tasha, you want to leave now? Okay, she's leaving now. Do you have a new Christmas song?
I do.
And let's hear it. I'm excited.
Okay. She was going into labor when they checked into the stable. That black-haired, brown-eyed woman and her black-haired, brown-eyed man. Oh, when the baby came, was a miracle, they all exclaimed. A miracle that night in that old little town of Bethlehem. 'Cause they all saw a Scandinavian baby in the manger. Looked just like a sweet in swaddling clothes. A Finn was in the cradle, playing with a dreidel. That sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know. We've seen pictures of the baby when he was all grown up. In Bible illustrations and the TV shows. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and a toga, like a frat from Minnesota. The sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know. Mary said, Joe, we need to talk. You see, an angel came into my room, she did explain. Long story short, he said, just call me hun. Now I got a blonde-haired, blue-eyed son. Joseph said, Jesus. She said, ooh, I like that name. 'Cause there was a Scandinavian baby in the manger. Looked just like a sweet in swaddling clothes. A Finn was in the cradle, playing with a dreidel. The sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know. We've seen pictures of the baby when he was all grown up. in Bible illustrations and TV shows. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and Birkenstocks like the manager of the Copenhagen Food Co-op. The sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know. I'll get it yet. Well, it's hard to put one over on three wise men. Maybe one or two, but never three. They brought frankincense as a baby gift. Should have brought Swedish meatballs in a covered dish. Joseph said, but this is my son. And they all said, there's Norway. 'Cause there was a Scandinavian baby in the manger. Looked just like a Swede in swaddling clothes. A Finn was in the cradle, playing with a dreidel. The sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know. We've seen pictures of the baby when he was all grown up. In Bible illustrations and the TV shows, they all said, hey, Maria, he could manage the Dubai IKEA. The sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know. Okay, last verse, I promise. At the Sermon on the Mount, the crowd that gathered there had never seen a Scandinavian, it's true. But none could forget his immortal words or Jesus' voice when they heard, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. 'Cause he was the Scandinavian baby in the manger. Looked just like a Swede in swaddling clothes. A Finn was in the cradle, playing with a dreidel. The sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know. We've seen pictures of the baby when he was all grown up. In Bible illustrations and the TV shows. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and a toga like the Alpha Omega from Minnesota. That sweet Norwegian Jesus we all know.
All right.
Heywood Banks, ladies and gentlemen.
Where can people send their letters?
I assume Tasha Layton. We have joining us from the Oxford Gold Performance Room, we have Tasha Layton, along with the beautiful Tasha Layton, along with Heywood Banks. And Tasha, we have determined that looking at you, just on your side of the screen, this is like, as Josh pointed out to me during the break, you look like you walked out of a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Heywood looks like there was a terrible
Gandalf.
nuclear accident with Crystal Gale.
He looks like he walked out of a Mark Twain novel.
Yeah.
No, he's Gandalf.
Yeah, very wizard-like.
Yeah. For those of you that can't see, Heywood has hair way down his chest. It's white, and then he has a beard, but just from the chin down, kind of a squared-off King Tut beard.
Heywood, do you have chest hair? Are you a hirsute gentleman?
No.
Oh, okay. Naturally hairless?
Pretty
like
much hairless, yes.
Okay. I'm sure that, Tasha, during most of your professional interviews, people are discussing the chest hair of your singing partner.
Of course. You know, I think we need hairspray in this room, though, because we were trying to tame it earlier for the camera.
Well, it looks
a lot of
nice.
static in this building right now. I'm having a
Now, we're going to do a special
in here, yes.
We're going to do a special Heywood song. Do you want to explain what we're going to do here, Heywood?
Well, this is my diddly squat song that we recorded and did a video of a long time ago when my children were small and they were in it. And
it was 31 years ago.
gosh.
31 years ago. And I got a cryptic message from Tasha's husband, Keith Everett Smith, not to be confused with Neverett Smith, but he's an amazing producer, and he said, "Hey, I want to talk to you," and then I never heard from him again for about 10 days.
That sounds like him.
And
That's him when I'm asking him to do something at home.
it works. He's good at
Can
it.
you clean the toilet? Never hear from
He
him.
needs the steam bucket.
So Tasha has done a treatment of your song.
Yes, and it's amazing, and we're very excited about it.
Now, are you going to sing with her?
I'm going to sing with her.
Yeah, we've never done this before.
No.
Okay, and then I understand we have the big band arrangement recorded, so you guys can really have a great big show.
Yeah, and you can hear it on Spotify and YouTube.
All the platforms.
All the
Yep,
platforms.
all the things.
Only on platforms it's played.
Okay.
Okay.
We're standing on
Subway,
one.
We're on a platform right now.
Yeah.
So this is the classic song Diddley Squat as interpreted by Tasha Layton and her producer husband, okay? With the assistance of Heywood Banks for the first time ever?
Yes.
Yes, there should be a
absolutely.
train
As I like to
wreck.
say when Heywood's
We're
here,
ready.
nothing
We
can go
arranged
wrong.
this in a 30-second call when she was driving up. So
Okay, good. Let's go.
Excellent.
Let's go. Go ahead.
Perfect. Oh, I just got a message from old Saint Nick way up in Christmas land. And he says that the toys for good girls and boys are being made as planned. There's a truck for little Billy and a dolly for Molly dear. But you ain't getting diddly squat, 'cause you really messed up this year. Oh, the winter fields are white with snow and the lights are shining bright.
And the wee little heads tucked up in beds dream of sugar plums this night.
You might dream of big red apples and those candy canes so near. But you ain't getting diddly squat, 'cause you really messed up this year. Fa la la la, you're in trouble. Fa la 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 la. When your mother asked you to wash the dishes, well, you said no, no, no.
And you would not pick up your socks. So
So
it's...
you might get a stocking full of coal. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Well, you know that Santa's watching you, and he keeps a great big list.
So when I tell him all the things you do, he really will be
mad.
annoyed.
He'll stick you on his knee, and then he'll whisper in your ear. You ain't getting diddly squat, 'cause you really messed up. Oh, you really messed up. Oh, you really messed up this year. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
You ain't getting diddly squat.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That is beautiful. Tasha Layton and Heywood Banks. Wow, that was great.
We gotta do this more often. That was fun.
That was awesome.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk.
Present.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello.
Josh Daniels in the Oxford Gold Group.
Chad
Josh, it's Jad.
Who did I say?
You said Josh Daniels.
Josh Daniels at the Oxford Gold. Oh, that's not his name.
I'll take it.
Chadley or is Dad Chaniels. That's what
I
name
like
of one of his-
Chadley.
One of his
Chadley?
specials.
Chadley.
Hadley?
I'm Chick McGee.
There, Hadley? What?
There's Ace
Hadley
Cosby.
Whiplash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Snidely.
That's Snidely Whiplash.
Snidely Whiplash, you were close. Chad, is your real name Chad?
It is Chad, and one time my own mother, asked me if Chad was short for Chadwick. She goes, "Is that short for Chadwick?" I go, "You named me. I don't know."
She must be very, very busy. That'll happen. Now, you've got a couple of kids.
I do.
And am I correct in saying your daughter is a senior in high school?
That is correct. She's leaving, so it's going to be empty nest pretty soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she a bright girl?
She's very smart. She was distance learned all of her junior year, and I never once had to tell her to do her homework, and she got A's.
Wow.
Cool.
So for all the parents listening,
Nice. Nice.
It's interesting because she's always on her phone nonstop, which is, I understand that's how the world works now. I'm not trying to be a curmudgeon. But I went over and looked one time. She was sending a screenshot of a man in just his boxers, but it was like the boxer briefs. So there's a bulge.
Okay.
But I guess what happens is when you go on Snapchat, when you go on the Explore page, there's this guy on there where he takes a picture of something in the background, but the bulge is showing. It's the main part. So he'll be like, how do you like my new shoes? But they're way in the corner of the room, and it's just his bulge. So she took that and she sent it to her cousin. And so she got in trouble for that because you can't be sending those pictures. And then I asked my kids for Father's Day, I said, can you get a picture of the two of you? And then I want you to go print it out. So it took her to Walgreens. She was going to print it out. And I went back by the hair dye because I'm an old man. And I just heard screaming at the front. And so I run up and she is pressed up against the machine. And I go, what's happening? She goes, do you remember that picture I sent to my cousin? It's the first one on my phone and it's on the screen and I don't know how to get it off. And I was like, here's how you get it off. And I just reached around her and pushed print. And so the lady's holding up the picture going, Olivia Daniels, we can't print these. And it's like, yes.
Nice. We can't see him, but I believe he's on the track phone hotline. Great comedian. Handsome guy, too.
Oh, yeah?
Arms of steel.
Oh.
Chris Distefano is joining us from, I'm guessing, somewhere in greater New York. Can you hear me, Chris?
Yes, I'm joining you from Staten Island, New York, and these arms of steel can be wrapped around you anytime you want.
Nice.
I'll tell you who else they can be wrapped around is Chad Daniels.
Hi,
Chrissy.
Chad Daniels, Chad, hi, hun. Listen, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when I come out of the closet. You're my first call, Chad. Just because we've had a thing going on for a while now. I don't know if you want to tell them or not. It's up to you. We both have families, but let's do it.
My kids are old enough, they understand.
Chris is a great comedian. We had a nice chat when we were in New York a couple years ago, pre-COVID. It was great seeing you. It's my understanding since then you have been doing a great deal of work on your home in Staten Island. Are you the guy doing all the FYI stuff, whatever it is?
DIY.
No,
DIY. What's it called? DYO? CYO?
DIY.
DIY. Oh, that's the one.
Clearly, you're not a DIY.
FYI, he's not a DIY.
No, I have a house. I bought a house, so it's nice to be a homeowner now. But I don't know how to fix or do anything. That's really my girlfriend. She does it. She kind of does it all, and I just sit there and feed the baby and breastfeed the baby and just get emasculated day by day. But I wish I knew how to do anything. But those formative years, you know, when a father's teaching his son how to fix things, my dad was in prison. So thanks, Dad. So now I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I do know how to steal crypto, though. If you guys want to do that, I do have criminal stuff in my head.
Oh, all right.
Okay, great. So what else is new in your life? How old's the baby?
So I got a 5-month-old baby right now. We got my 6-year-old daughter. And I got a 5-month-old baby right now who's crying because my girlfriend actually has COVID, so she's upstairs just slowly dying. And I'm down here with my children, taking care of the children like I do every day because I'm the woman in the relationship. But it's good, man. It's good. I'm happy. I'm happy to be doing it. I miss Chad. That's the only thing.
Well, Chris, let me tell you this. First of all, your girlfriend doesn't have COVID. She's sick of watching your children. She's upstairs watching a psych marathon right now on USA. And you're doing everything.
Well, I know. Well, the thing is, we've been watching that show Yellowstone all the time.
Sure.
And she thinks Kevin Costner's hot, so that's how I know. I mean, it's like, dude, if she's starting to get attracted to Kevin, Kevin Costner is hot, but I mean, he's older than, like, I thought I was young. in shape, doing good. But I think she's disgusted by me. And you know what, Chad? I don't blame her.
If she thinks Kevin Costner's hot, just age-wise, please don't invite me to your home. I will ruin your whole relationship.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely. I'd have to strap her to the seat.
So Chris and I, he showed me this trick where you take a remote control from a hotel room and you put it in your sweatpants and take a picture of it. And it's perfect. Yep. And so he and I will send remote pics. And I had shorts on one day and tried it, so it was just a picture of half the remote. And I was like, "Is this right?" He was like, "No, it's not even close to right."
I know. One time, a girl that I was like when I was single, she was like, and I don't care. I'll embarrass you. I'll tweet out that pic. I was like, good. I'll retweet it. Tag Verizon. It's a Verizon remote. So tag them. I think you'll get free cable.
Now, when you go on tour, though, you're going to be away from the baby for quite a long time, it looks like. You got dates coming up for many months.
Well, no. Listen, Tom, no. My girlfriend, she's Latina, Puerto Rican, so I will not be leave. I can leave for a maximum up to maybe 3 days. So there's no. So it's a lot of days, but make no mistake, I'm coming back to New York in between all those shows and getting sniffed, tested, having my clothes ran through her database. Delilah, can you please put the toothpicks away? Thank you. Delilah, no, I'm serious. I'm on the phone with Bob and Tom and Chad Daniels. Chad Daniels, he's your stepfather.
Okay. Well, Chris, thank you very much. It's always a great pleasure. We'll look forward to seeing you on the road and in greater New York. And enjoy the movie West Side Story.
Hey, Chris, get the toothpicks away from her because I'm not raising a blind baby. I won't do it.
Thank you, fella.
All right, man. I'll see you at the Capitol, Chad. Bye.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time.